Hi, good morning everyone. This is JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and today is day 26 of mindful morning meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? Again, as we're waiting for everyone to tune in, make yourself comfortable and get ready. Get ready for the 9 round breathing meditation. Hi, David. Good morning. Thank you again for tuning in. We'll wait a few seconds for everyone to tune in. So I'm going to do a bit of stretching. Oh, that was good. You can roll your head a little bit. And roll your shoulders. Yeah, so as we're waiting for more people to tune in, you can kind of stretch a little bit. Hi, morning Annette. Morning Lai Heng and Frank. Good morning. Just doing a bit of stretching to get ready for the meditations. Morning, Christina. So how is everyone today? Hi, Glenn. Good morning. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Glenn. Hi, Cynthia. Pastor Honey. Morning. So it looks like we're going to be together for another 2 weeks at least. Now that the MCO, Movement Control Order, has been extended to 12th of May. So we will keep adding 5 minutes every week. So that would be 20 minutes, 25, 30. So by the end of May 12, we would hit 30 minutes. So yeah, so that'll be wonderful. Morning, Ruby. Morning, King Hoy. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, so, but my feeling is it may extend all the way to end of May. And by that time, we will hit 30, 40 minutes. Is that wonderful? I hope it doesn't scare you away. Hi, Pastor Antoinette. Okay, I think a few more minutes and then we shall start with our breathing exercise. So do get yourself comfortable. So Lai Heng, have you found a comfortable position for yourself? Because you tend to have a lot of pins and needles, right? Are you sitting on a chair or on the floor? Morning, Cochran. And for those of you who missed my talk last night at 10 p.m. on my paranormal experiences, you can always tune in. You just have to look for Tem Rinpoche Paranormal Zone fan page in Facebook, and you'll be able to see my sharing. Yeah, it's the 5th week already. Time sure flies. Morning, Nancy. Hi, Hannah. Vivacella, hello. Okay, I think we're almost there. So shall we start? If everyone is ready, we will do the breathing exercise now. Left palm out, thumb down. Rub your thumb, put your fist under your armpit. Right hand on your left nostril, breathe in. Slowly, take your time, and breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your time. And breathe in. Breathe out. Change hands. Right hand out, thumb down. Grab your thumb. Put your fist under your armpit. Remember to breathe in the white light. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe out all the darkness that represents your anxiety, your worries, your stress. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your time. And both hands on your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, we're done. So the breathing exercise, just to elaborate a bit more, we each of us will have a different pace when we breathe in and out. So there's no right or wrong pace. Whichever pace is natural to you, that's most important. But of course, when we breathe in, take deeper breaths. Take much deeper breaths and take the breath, remember, from the abdomen area. So when you breathe in, it goes all the way down to the abdomen. So that's where you fill our lungs with all the wonderful oxygen. Then after that, when we breathe out all the way until there's not much air in your lungs. Okay, and when you breathe out again, always visualize all your whatever that you're going through, all the negativities come out in a form of dark smoke. Okay, it's a visualization that will help us release all the tension and all the worries and whatever it is that you are that you've been harboring on, and let it come out. Yeah, so it's very, very relaxing, and it's very, very effective to calm ourselves and ground ourselves. So, Lai Heng, you're sitting on 2 foam blocks. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so it's good. I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Lily. Good morning. Natasha. Good evening. And Suzanne. Hi. Good evening. Yeah. And for our Muslim friends, happy Ramadan. That today is the first day of the fasting month. Yeah. So hi, morning, Peg. So we will get ready with our single-pointed meditation. Okay. So get a bit comfortable. Stretch a little bit more. Again, we'll try our best not to move so much. Oh no, Tara is here. Tara is our dog. We have a rescued dog, and she somehow made her way into this area. I guess the gate is open. She's a very cute girl, but very, very insecure. I think because she's very terrified of people going near her. I think she must have been kind of, I don't know, tortured, or she had a bad experience when she was a baby. But I think she's getting used to it, and she's healing as we shower her with a lot of love and a lot of care. And somehow she feels more comfortable now. You see, so love and kindness actually heals even with animals here, and we do that a lot. Oh no, are you asking her to come? Okay. Hi, Tara, baby. She's very cute. I think she's making her way up here. Okay, so let's start with our 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't think she'll disturb me because she's very shy. We'll start with the 20 minutes. Again, rock forward and backwards and find our center. Once you found your center, always remember a string pulling up from the head up. So your spine is perfectly straight, but you're very relaxed. Yeah, your shoulders and your body are all very relaxed. You can put your hands on over your thighs, palm down or palm up, whichever is comfortable for you. I prefer it this way. Is she coming? Oh, that's Tara. If I guess you guys saw her. Yeah, but she should not be here. Anyway, here we go. And 3. Oh, remember chin down, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Take long deep breaths. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out all the way. Every time you breathe in, visualize white healing light entering your nostrils, filling your entire body from head to toes. And breathe out all your anxiety, your stress, your boredom, all the negativities. Breathe it all out and visualize them as dark smoke. And breathe in again. And breathe out. Every single part of it, every single cell of your body is now filled with this healing light that is full of oxygen, love, kindness, compassion. And it's tingling. You feel very light and relaxed. You feel yourself floating as your entire body is filled with this white healing light. Focus on the nostril. Focus on the air passing through your nostrils. Watch your thoughts, your emotions. Bring your focus back to the nostril. Watch the sounds and bring your focus back to your nostrils. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Wow, that was very relaxing and calming for me. So, how does everyone feel today after the 20 minutes meditation? Do share with me. Hi, Lenny. Thank you for tuning in. Cassandra, Jace, Melissa. Hi, Christina. Yes, you saw Tara, huh? Yeah. Well, where did Tara go? Oh, she went out. She just came to check us out. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Ong. Good morning. Emily. Hello. Okay, so as you are writing, I will share with you my entry for yesterday's gratitude journal. First of all, I'm grateful to be able to reach out to everyone online. And number two, I'm grateful for the peace and harmony in Malaysia. And I'm grateful that food and water are readily available. Because as I've been keeping myself abreast with what's going on around the world, there are many other countries out there where poverty is overwhelming, and for communities, who are in that situation, water and food are now a major, another source of another challenge for all of them, because many of the poor are paid on a daily basis, and because of this lockdown and the entire country is shut down, so food and water, I mean, they have no money to buy food and water, and it's a real situation. So, and we're very blessed with that. But now the critics, well, not as critics, who is it? The authorities are saying that there will be the next pandemic, whereby there will be massive famine and starvation. So that's the next one. So, yeah. So, well, we're blessed, about that. And of course, for Kechara, in Malaysia, we have our soup kitchen, which is a non-profit, and we have continued our service to help the poor, because many urban poor are stuck in similar situations. So we are now appealing to all individuals and also to companies to pitch in. Every dollar counts, to pitch in, so that we can give them food, and whatever essentials that they need, we will give them, and this is a daily basis. So we have managed to work to convince our authorities to let us go out on the streets to support the poor. So if you would like to do that, do check it out, Kechara Soup Kitchen, and you can just make a donation directly to their account. Yeah, and if you're Malaysian, you're paying a Malaysian income tax, you can actually get tax incentive from there. So we are registered with the Ministry of Finance to get that special, the special incentive for all our contributors. All right, so let's see what you guys have written. Natasha, meditation has struggled today between thoughts, feeling cold, itches on my nose, etc. Okay? Yeah, so see, it's challenging. Like yesterday, I had like tons of flies flying around, just checking me out and walking all over my face, my head, everywhere. That's why I'm wearing long sleeves today. Yeah, so, and it's okay, because then we again focus. We have to practice more control and then focus back on the nostril area. Suzanne says left leg numb and left eye twitching. Okay, that's interesting. Well, if your left leg is numb, again, Suzanne, you can perhaps kind of adjust your body a little bit. Perhaps you are leaning too much to the left side. That helps, yeah. Dr. Hank, same here, felt relaxing and quite smooth. Happy with this round. Yes, I could actually go on more because I felt, oh, time's up, and that was pretty fast. Remember when we first did 5 minutes and it was quite a struggle for some of us? Now, don't you think that 20 minutes felt almost like a 5 minutes? Yeah? Okay. Sharon says, feel relaxed even though has some thoughts as it's easy to watch my thoughts go by now. Yes, definitely. You see? So practice does make perfect. Grateful for a good mattress. Grateful for that my neck muscle is healing. Grateful that my niece and the baby are safe. Oh, that's very good, Lai. Glad to hear that. Grateful to have a vet in Bentong. Grateful to have time to read and grateful for my glasses. Lily says, I feel better, not really well the past few days, but this round gave me a relief. Before reaching the end, there was a warm feeling and made me sweat a bit. Nice. It was really relaxing. Great. Yeah, so Pastor Antoinette. Oh no, that is not. That's Lily. Yes. So yeah, I'm glad that you shared that, Lily. Natasha, gratitude. Grateful that I did not have to experience the level of deprivation others feel who did not work from home prior to now. Grateful for access to running water as my cousins in Colombia do not have it. Grateful for the ability to have downtime for myself. Yes. Felt calm but still have some pins and needles. Maybe I'm the type prone to pins and needles. Okay. May I know pins and needles, where is it on your thigh area? Are you sitting? This is from Wubi. Is it because you're sitting on the floor or you're sitting on the chair? Do share with me. Yeah, I'd like to help you on that. Maybe grateful for having food at home during this MCO. Grateful that all my families, Suzanne, all my family members and neighbors are all safe. Grateful that we have KSK out there helping people. Definitely. Hi Jerry, thank you for tuning in. Frank, grateful to be with my wonderful wife. Oh, that's so sweet. Grateful that I don't have to drive. That's true, Frank. Grateful that howling dog in neighbor's house is quieter as its owner is at home. Yes, yeah, the poor dog. Yeah, I think it's howling because it's feeling lonely, and perhaps misses his owners. Poor thing. Waiting, grateful for the rain yesterday as the weather was cooler at night. Grateful to have the laptop and a small printer to work at home. Oh, that's nice. Waiting. And Dr. Hank, grateful to have the MCO extended for 2 more weeks. Grateful to have, yes, I'm grateful that our movement control order have been extended because we're not even close to to be in a situation where it's told that whereby it's safe for us to even go out. So yeah, I think I feel it is definitely a good decision. And grateful to have another cold sleep night and wake up early. Yes. Christina, gratitude. Nice torrential rain I enjoyed after many days of hot days. Able to share food with friends. Grateful all safe and healthy at home. Yes, I think we're very, very blessed in Malaysia that we don't have riots that some countries are experiencing. And it's very peaceful here in Malaysia. So very, very grateful for that. Lily says, grateful to have online courses that helps me in upgrading my skills and knowledge. I'm grateful for having 11 grandson who always makes me laugh. Oh, that's nice. I'm grateful that my husband now appreciates drinking lemongrass tea. Yes, it's much healthier for Ram. Thank you very much for sharing. If you do have any more sharing, do write under the comment section. And if you do have any questions from my previous talks, even with regards to the meditation that we're doing right now, it's now 20 minutes. So 20 minutes is pretty intermediate level already. Yeah. So if you're wondering how far you've progressed, well, you're pretty much at the intermediate level. Next week we'll push ourselves to the 25-minute level. Yeah, and then once we hit 30, we're pretty good. It's a good duration for us to ground ourselves even further, and also that's where we can start on the real work. Now that we have 2 more weeks to go, I will come up with sessions where we will do. Well, I think we are ready to start with our contemplative meditation. Let me know whether or not you like that, or you prefer to just continue with the single pointed meditation. Yeah, do share with me what you would like to do, because we have 2 more weeks to go, and my feeling is it will be extended to another 2 weeks, so we have 1 more month to go. And let me know what other meditation you like to do, and tell me why, please. All right, and I will follow what the majority of you would like. How does that sound? Now, today I'm going to talk about very briefly about respect. Right? Yes, I'm going to talk about respect and why that is very important. Respect. So, what is respect? Respect is respect means what would I say? It means that you are okay, that you give the person space to be how the person would like to behave. Although you may not accept it, but you embrace that difference. You embrace it, okay? But it doesn't mean that you accept it. You see, we need to realize that, in our community, that all of us are different, all of us, and there's so much we can do to say, oh, you should always, walk in the shoes, and perhaps you'll be able to understand what they're going through. As much as we would like to do that, I think it is very difficult, because all of us come from different backgrounds, and like I said before, even with our siblings, raised from the same set of parents, same home, we still grow up differently and we think differently. So no matter how much we would like to understand the person and accept it, it's very difficult, because we all think very differently, different mindsets, and different situations will trigger different facets of our mind to come up. So that's why it's very difficult. So when we respect someone, it means that we embrace that difference. You see, that's reality. How else? Because why would we want another clone of us? It's impossible to have another clone of us. And it's impossible, that, we all think the same, we behave the same. There will always be differences regardless, because the human mind is very complex. There's so many facets that sometimes even we ourselves may not be aware of it, because the conditions didn't trigger it to arise. That's why when we do single-pointed meditation, when we hit the 25, or even right now, you will notice that your level of awareness have actually increased, and there will be instances where you will notice something about yourself that you go, wait a minute, where did that come from? I've had a few of those experiences before, and I actually catch myself, because there are certain things that I thought I have let go, and then a similar situation triggers it, and I react the way I used to react, and I go, oh, wait a minute, but I thought I've already let go. So I go, okay, I guess not. Then immediately I go into my meditation and go into where that is coming from, and that actually helps. Excuse me. And that helps. So you see, now that we have that skill, we can now help ourselves understand ourselves better, and catch ourselves when certain emotions arise that are not beneficial to us. Yeah. So coming back with respect. So when we truly embrace respect and understand how the human mind works, we will have to embrace the fact that we are all different, and no matter how much we like to put our friends into certain boxes, which is unfair and unreal, we will realize that that no matter how much we know a person, there's always something else about the person that we may not be aware of. Because again, first of all, we're not with the person 24/7. So and because of that, certain conditions may arise to trigger part of them that you've never seen before. That is why I read that during this lockdown, many people are having, domestic issues, because now that they see their family members 24/7, and this stress of being locked down is growing in them, so it triggers a lot of the emotions to actually come up. And a lot of times it may be emotional baggage. Remember, I spoke about that the other day. So it may trigger a lot of that to come out, and family members may not even know how to deal with it, and may go, "Oh, wait a minute, what happened? I didn't see that ugly side of you." And as a result, I read that divorce rates are sky high. Divorce rates are sky high. Well, I can see why. I can see why. And so that's why it's very important to actually take this time to assess our mind and understand, because when we assess our mind and we understand it, then we can relate and empathize on with others, because we will realize, oh, there's so many facets of our mind. We have a mixture of positive and not so positive, the negative ones. And now that we are aware, what's the good news is we are aware. The bad news is, we have all this baggage. So what do we do with it? Well, that's why I'm giving all this talks. I'm simplifying it so that it will give you a glimpse of how the human mind operates, and from there we can start thinking about it already, to see where that comes from. And like I said, it's all about perceiving, having the wrong experience, and then because of that, to have the wrong perception. Okay, which is judging. Then we judge, and how it is a wrong experience. It's because of how we perceive it. So you see, it's a vicious cycle. Yeah. So the same thing can happen, let's say, in front of us, and I take it as, let's say if the person is telling me off because I did, because of, or telling somebody off because of something that the person did wrong. And to me, I was like, okay, that's good. It's called tough love. And you may think, oh, that's a bit too harsh. And that person said, nah, that was nothing. I would have been more harsh. So a same event will have a different interpretation. Yeah. So that's why it becomes a wrong experience, because all our perceived experiences is a result of our past conditioning. Okay, it's a result of our past conditioning. We will never have pure view. We will never have pure perception of what's happening around us unless we start to train our mind to not look at things with bias. And that takes time. See, that will only happen when we do more meditation and when you study more about the human psychology and how it works. Yeah, and again, to heal ourselves. Remember, I was saying we have 2 glasses of water, and there's mud. One of it we are stirring it, and the other we don't stir it, and at the bottom you will see the mud. But on top, it's water, and it's crystal clear. That's where we need to be. We need to have a mind that is crystal clear like this. The mud will be at the bottom. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. But at least when we look through the water, we see what's behind that with much clarity. Whereas compared to this glass of water, it is always very muddy and very cloudy. It's because it's always stirred. It's always stirred by our distractions and our attachments. Okay, thinking that these attachments and these distractions will bring us the kind of joy and fulfillment that we are looking for. But it makes us more confused. It makes us more delusional. Delusional or disillusioned. I would say disillusioned, thinking that, oh yeah, that's what happiness is all about. Yeah, so that's why respect is one aspect where we train, when we focus on respecting each other. We may, like I say, I respect your difference. I may not agree, but I respect it because, well, that's how you see it. No right, no wrong. And can you imagine if we actually operate from that motivation or that intention? There will be a lot more peace and harmony amongst us. Amongst us. Of course, if the person is hurting others, then of course you cannot respect the person for that. Yeah, I'm talking about just normal differences. I'm not talking about people who intentionally abuse others emotionally and or physically. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Okay, do you have any questions? Hi Halim, thank you so much for tuning in. Grateful being able to greet a brand new Ramadan. Yes. Hi JP, okay. This is from Ruby. I'm sitting on a soft, large cushion on the floor. Pin and needles are on my legs and arms. After about 15 minutes of meditation, that is towards the 20 minutes mark. Well, perhaps if your cushion can be more firm, I think that'll be nice. And maybe you may want to make it slightly higher. Just adjust, try it first. And for your arms, before you start the meditation, do a bit of stretching. I think because you see, pins and needles are indications where your blood is uh, not flowing properly. Perhaps your muscles are very tense, so you can do a bit of stretching to loosen your muscles, and that should help. Okay, do let me know if that helps. Hi, Pastor David. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Natasha says another technique of meditation would be helpful to apply moving forward. Another technique of meditation. Okay, we can look into that. Natasha. Lahing says Frank and I are interested to learn contemplative meditation. Sure, I will also look into that. And Cochran asks, could an angersome person experience some lack of respect in their younger days, and they think they need not give respect to others, and they express anger frequently? Yes, definitely. You see, because when we hold on to our past experience, exactly what you said, Cochran, that that the person never received the kind of respect that they were expecting. So as a result, well, if you don't respect me, why do I respect you? And that is the world that they live in. That since I have not been shown respect all my life, then I'm not going to show respect to you. So, see, so we're actually holding on to the past, And some people say, what's wrong with that? Well, you see, it's a choice that we make. I'm not here to judge, but if you choose to operate from there, then there's going to be a lot of friction. And there's always going to be a lot of friction. There's always going to be issues with your relationships, with your friends, your family. Because why? Because you operate from, I'm not going to respect you. So can you imagine? So if you choose that, like I said, I'm not here to judge, then be prepared. Be prepared that you're going to be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. Okay, there's nothing wrong. But be prepared for that. And if you're alone, and if with that kind of a mindset where you're always holding on to past experiences, then I have a feeling that you're going to start feeling very lonely. Because why? Of the mere attachment to that, to the reaction that you have because of your expectation that people must respect you. It doesn't happen like that. As I said before, We cannot control situations and people, but we can always control how we react to situations and to people. It's much easier. It's much, much easier. Yeah, so if there's a thunderstorm all of a sudden and it ruins your plans to go out and have a picnic, just eat inside. There's nothing you can do because that's nature. So either we choose to be highly strung and very upset, or we go, okay, well that's life, that's nature. So just be flexible and maybe enjoy the outdoors another time when the weather permits. So again, it's all about making choices. Which one will ultimately benefit us? Yeah? So I hope that makes sense. And Honey Ice, good morning, CK. Pastor Honey, thank you very much, JP. Yes, peace and harmony can only be achieved if we recognize and respect one another's differences. Yes, because there's no other way, Pastor Honey, as we all know. I mean, we're of a certain age, and we've come to realization that that the beauty of life is the difference. Even the plants, it can be the same species, but even the trees grow differently. That's nature, and that's the beauty of nature. So, and the reason why we don't respect is because again, it's because of our projection and our attachment to how things should be, arising from what? From fear, from insecurity. Because we must know, you must be like this, because you behave like that, then I guess this is you. This is you. So we always put things and people and situations in a box. And we have a conclusion, a synopsis after that. Oh, you're like this, oh, the situation like this, and so on and so forth. So you see, that is a result of operating from fear. It is very, very limiting. So we have a choice. Either we work from a being, we work from a motivation of being limited all the time, or we work from a space that has boundless, that has infinite possibilities. It's a choice. I choose infinite opportunities. And of course, I have to recondition myself. Because, well, I've been raised to be very negative and it's always, oh, be careful of this, be careful of that. That's the environment I've been raised, so I'm now correcting it as years go by. So again, taking baby steps, just like how we're taking baby steps with our meditation, 5 minutes a week, and now 20 minutes is effortless. Imagine if I started our meditation session with 20 minutes. I think all of you would have dropped out already on the first day, right? That's what I think. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Sharon says, I find harder surfaces work better for me. Soft cushions make my back more painful for longer meditation because it doesn't support my back sufficiently. Yes, not too soft, yet not too hard. Just firm. Firm. Yeah, that would be the best. Otherwise, you will definitely get backache. But if it's too hard, then, then it will stop the blood from flowing down your thighs. So just, we have to find that balance. Yeah. Do we have any more questions for today? Because time is almost up, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous morning today. Very nice. Wow, I really enjoyed today. Okay, so yeah, you're most welcome, Lai Hing. So if we don't have any more questions, thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. And again, if you do want me to cover certain topics, remember to write to me. Don't be shy about it. We have another 2 weeks more to go, and I will go with the majority. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a great day.